Tyrone go on to lose this game. Should they really have gone for a goal with that penalty? If, as you say, Kevin McCabe went for a point instead, it might have killed off the game as a contest.
Yeah, I certainly think so. I think it was much too early in the game to go for a point rather than go for a goal, that they needed all the scores they could get at that stage.
Instead, Tyrone find themselves behind by 3. Sean Welsh now has time to come and collect and gather. Ger Lynch doing what he loves to do, attacking down that left flank. The layoff just about getting to Timmy Dowd. Back now to Jack O'Shea. Sean McNally. A lot of fisted football. Here's Ger Power, steadying himself and kicking it over the bar. The Austin Stacksman gets his name on the score sheet. That's his first point. It's come 22 minutes into the second half. So now, a goal and a point between the sides. And Eugene McKenna has gone off. Stephen Rice has come on. And that's a bit of a surprise, unless, of course, that Eugene McKenna was carrying an injury into the game in the first place, which was well concealed, because, as we stated earlier, he started at full forward when everyone expected him to play on the 40. Ger Power being held and swung around, it seems, but the referee, yes, the referee does blow the whistle at last. So, is it to be a day of disappointment for these Tyrone supporters? And we have confirmation, indeed, that Eugene McKenna did leave the field limping, and limping pretty badly. And in a moment or two, Tyrone may be ready to bring on another sub. Jack O'Shea driving it in for the forwards. The defence mixes it up between them. Ogie Moran was going for a point, but it breaks back down to Harry McClure of Tyrone. His midfield partner, Plunkett Donaghy. Their cohesion now has simply evaporated, and their challenge beginning to dissipate. So we've a sub on for Tyrone.
Yes, Ger, I think Tyrone have given everything at this stage, and also when you see a man of the calibre of Eugene McKenna going off injured, it's a terrible blow to them, really.
So Mickey Mallon, the free taker, has gone off. Here's Ogie Moran, a point. Faultless finishing by Ogie Moran, and now 5 of Kerry's 6 forwards have scored. This is the point in the game when they seem to be just drifting away from the opposition. Aidan O'Hagan is the substitute we saw come on. He replaces Mickey Mallon. And those Kerry supporters up there, they don't look too happy just at the moment, but I'm sure deep inside they really are. 2 Kerry men going for the one ball. Timmy Dowd is the one who took it. The referee did not like the punch away, claiming it was an illegal hand pass. There has to be a visible striking action, of course. Stephen Rice, one of Tyrone's substitutes. Mikey Sheehy here. Ger Power. Owen Liston will try to touch it down towards Timmy Dowd. Owen, yes, a point. Dowd gets the score when he might have left it for Ogie Moran, but one way or the other between them they got it. And now it's 2-12 to 1-9, 18 points to 12. 10 minutes precisely remaining. Plunkett Donaghy. Ger Power. And the referee says there was a pick-up. And a bit of good-natured banter between Ger Power and referee Jimmy Denigan. Plunkett Donaghy, the free taker, to Mickey McClure. Kevin McCabe down to Stephen Conway. Tyrone badly needing a score, badly needing a goal, but they simply give it away to Tom Spillane. Mikey Sheehy, the layoff for Ger Parr, intercepted. And the referee saw that there was a push on Plunkett Donaghy. He's given the free to Tyrone just outside the 45-metre line. Well, Mickey Mallon may have gone off, but it's Joe Mallon, his older brother, who's taking the frees. Intended for Damien O'Hagan. Good catch by Pat Spillane, about 10 metres out from his own goal. Pat, a player who loves to play just about everywhere and get involved in the contest at all times. Sean McNally. In towards Podge Quinn. Breaks down to Stephen Rice. Looking for a goal as it thunders over. They get a point instead. It might very, very easily have been a goal. Stephen Rice then trying to rouse up his colleagues. 5 points now between them. Can they edge their way back into it? Just watch it again from that left-hand side of the square. It shaved the crossbar and over. Jack O'Shea fists it on to the waiting and vigilant Ogie Moran. Onto the unrunning Timmy Dowd. Shifts the shoulder and takes the point. This is a brilliant spell of Kerry football. That's 2 points now that Timmy Dowd has scored in the second half since coming on as a sub. And it certainly restores their 6-point lead again. Kevin McCabe overhitting the pass. It hasn't been his afternoon by any means. Fairly elaborate jump that time by Plunkett Donaghy. Damien O'Hagan, who's foraged bravely. On occasions he's lacked support, however. Joe Mallon thundering off Jack O'Shea. Away by Willie Marr, but back straight to the man in midfield, Plunkett Donaghy. 6 points between the teams, remember. Pat Spillane. Kicking it out to Willie Marr, the only one of the forwards who hasn't got his name on the score sheet so far. Ogie Moran once again with vision opens up the play on this left side. Timmy Dowd gets an advantage. Mikey Sheehy dodging round two defenders. Lovely balance, brilliant skill and control. Ogie Moran, now can Owen Liston finish off what has been a perfect move? He can. That's a superb score. A superb score because of a brilliant build-up. There were about 7 players involved in the move, and Liston is the one who gets the credit for the point at the end. You may have seen that time, even as Owen Liston walked away, Kieran McGarvey had a little smile on the face, a smile of resignation, I think, at this stage, with only 6 minutes to go. Stephen Conway, let's not write off Tyrone just yet. Plunkett Donaghy, tenaciously carrying it forward, but an ambitious hand pass with 3 Kerry players between himself and Kevin McCabe. Jack O'Shea is lying down injured, away to the right-hand side of the field. Back on his feet just again. He's bravely continued in the game. Ger Parr. Owen Liston. The layoff back to Mike Sheehy. 4 Kerry men, 3 outfield Tyrone players, and Sheehy has put it wide. Well, I suppose they can afford misses at this stage, but they've done so much right in this second half, Kerry.
Yeah, I think it's the hallmark of a great team to see them come back like Kerry have come back today.
Ball. Plunkett Donaghy. Well, Plunkett Donaghy at this stage beginning to run out of steam. But for all that, let's not take it away from Tyrone for the best part of 50 minutes, I suppose, in this contest. They were very much in there with a shout. Mikey Sheehy a little angry with himself as that one goes wide of the post yet again. But I think he'll be remembered, and he'll remember this contest for that splendid second half goal that he scored. The Tyrone challenge faltering at this stage, obvious signs of fatigue. So, a look of resignation on Art McRory's face. But let's give him credit for taking his team through to the very first All-Ireland final. It's a team I think we'll see back in Croke Park in finals again. Joe Mallon, who stayed forward as an attacking player. But it's all Kerry. And all the fans of Kerry and Tyrone at this stage can do, certainly the Tyrone fans can do, is simply sit back and admire it. Willie Marr. Stephen Conway. Sean McNally. Fisted down by Mick Spillane, but straight to Mickey McClure. Well, Mickey McClure has done an awful lot right in the match. He's the youngest player in the contest. He's foraged very gamely, he's showed his pace on occasions, but his finishing has been rather poor in the second half. Kieran McGarvey, and Kieran commits a push on the back of Owen Liston. Mick O'Dwyer on his feet, as always in contests of this nature, and I think he's a very pleased and a very, very happy manager. A team that had been written off after the Munster final in spite of beating Cork. They came back so brilliantly against Meath, and in this second half in particular, they've done an awful lot right. Tommy Doyle was celebrating the referee's whistle that time. The referee was blowing for a free out. Tommy had his arms in the air, ready to collect the cup already. He'll have to wait another minute and a half for that. And the very repentant Tom Spillane. Stephen Conway taking the free quickly over towards Joe Mallon. He's put it wide. Well, at this stage it would merely have put a better complexion on the score sheet. There are 7 points between the teams. Kerry's simply oozing class at this stage, full of confidence and heading for another title. That's the position. As we're inside the last minute of play, Jack O'Shea, who's remained on for the full 70 minutes, laying it off to Timmy Dowd. Willie Marr racing to his right. Ogie Moran is the target man. Well, it was a bit of a hit-and-hope shot, but he scored. Taking the salute of the crowd and his colleagues, Ogie Moran gets a second point. Stephen Rice. Kevin McCabe. Sean McNally. Now, can they finish with a flourish? Perhaps a late score, perhaps a late goal. They'll have to settle. No, he's put it wide again. Well, even in the last 4 or 5 minutes, they've had plenty of chances, Enda.
At this stage, I feel that they haven't.
And there it is, there it is. Kerry have won their 30th title, doing so in convincing fashion in the end. There may have been a doubt about the issue at half-time, but Páidí O'Shea, last year's captain, takes the ball, takes the salute of the crowd, and And in the end, I suppose it's everybody predicted anybody. But behind the scoreline,
You are certainly enjoying the build-up to this one.